If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can call home.
맛있어.
カリカリ。
いただきます。
いただきます。
うまっ。
うん。
드실까요?